Good morning, everybody. This is Donald Blomdahl, Hall of Fame veteran, sports cards and collectibles, coming to you live with our next episode of Hall of Fame Friday. This Hall of Fame Friday is Johnny Bench. Johnny Bench is our topic for today's Hall of Fame inductee, Johnny Bench. All right. Hopefully everybody is doing well today. We've got BiPster in here. We've got FJ the King. We've got Big Rays, Ball Cards and Auctions, Cards in My Car with R. Posada. We've got a whole bunch of people checking in. Let me get my entries all lined up so I know who to put in for the free entries today. Let's see. FJ, you and BiPster were right on the nail. Right on the nail. So let me get ready here really quick to get the entries. FJ, you were the very first one. Yes, you were. FJ has got one. BiPster. He's got one. FJ's got another one. So, and then we got Big Rays. Big Rays. And then Cards in My Car. And then another Big Ray. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 FJs. 1, 2, 3, 4 FJs. Another Cards in My Car. Boy, you guys getting into the typing fast mode in here. All right, and then BiPster, of all things wax packed, gets the last boom. BiPster of all things wax packed is the first one to chime in at 10:01. So that ends. I like that. Popeye the Sailor Man, toot toot. He lives in a garbage can. Da 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 da. Popeye the Sailor Man. Sorry, just me having fun in the channel for sure. All right, so for our early entries, actually I gotta fix something. I'm getting just a minor little feedback here. Let me make a little adjustment really quick here. There we go. I don't think I hear it now. So we've got FJ the King with 6 entries, BiPster with 2 entries, Big Ray with 2 entries, and Cards in My Car with R. Posada with 2 entries for our monthly giveaway. So let me do a real quick adjustment here really quick. Get our entries into the wheel of names, and I'll tell you how many we have for entries today. FJ gets 6 entries. Let me get FJ in here really quick. There is 4. Then get 2 more for FJ. I'm just cutting and pasting, and that is boom. All right, and then BiPster has 2 more entries. 2 more entries for BiPster for first in the live chat entries. No, come on, Blomdahl. Sorry, my computer is acting up here. Now I got it. So 2 entries for the BiPster. Hopefully everybody is having an awesome Friday. Hall of Fame Friday. I'm wearing my Hall of Fame induction t-shirt. Sorry. For the 2020 inductees. Of course, we know the 2020 inductees are Jeter, Miller, Simmons, and Walker. This was last year's t-shirt. They did make the t-shirts for last year, but they're going to have the actual induction this summer in Cooperstown. All right, so we got the BiPster. Now let me get in Big Ray here. 2 entries for Big Ray. Why did that do that? My chat did not load up on my screen. Let me go to here and see if it'll let me refresh it. I don't think it will. I don't know why YouTube does that at times. But it did not load up my oh. Let me check in a second here. Let me finish with my entries really quick here. We've got BiPster. We've got, no, not that. Sorry. Let me get Big Ray in here really quick. 2 entries for Big Ray, and then I'll get cards in my car with our Posada. Is anyone here? It's supposed to say here. I typed it wrong. That's okay. Just trying to figure out why my chat on my other computer is not working. That's the one I usually look at. I'll have to pay attention to my other computer here. And cards in my car with our Posada. There's cards in my car with our Posada. Let me get your 2 entries in here, Robert. And then we will be up to date. Except right now I can't see the chat, so. All right, I have got everybody in here. We have 330 entries into the Wheel of Names for the month of March. So we still have a little less than a week to go to be able to get in on the March giveaway. So we will see what happens between now and then, next Wednesday when we do the drawing. All right, so we've got, 5 more days to get in on the action for the giveaway. So let me set the note aside here. Let me save the Wheel of Names so we don't lose any of the new entrants for today. Keep that up to date. Go in the chat here. And let's see, is anyone here? Well, that one made it in there, but it is really weird. Let's see, I'm going to remove that one. It'll let me do that, but it won't let me refresh the chat. So I will just have to pay attention on my other computer over this way and make sure I keep an eye on the chat for the stream. I'm munching on hot fries. Hot fries? You got to be careful there, baby. All right, BiPster? You need to be careful and eat good, healthy food and stay in good shape and be careful with your health. Okay? I like my prayers to go up and be answered, but you need to be a blessing also there, BiPster. I'm munching on hot fries. Is that because you're feeling hot today? All right, so we've got about a minute to go here. We are going to do Johnny Bench today. Johnny Bench will be our content for today for our Hall of Fame Friday. And throughout the different sections as we do them, I'll be adding pretty much more cards. I'll move these out and put 2 more cards up at a time so we can highlight and go through. I think this platform and this way I've got it set up now, I can go through the players when I do have a baseball player that I have multiple cards available. When I don't have baseball cards for a particular Hall of Famer, what I do is I just put the Hall of Fame postcard up here. So I can always rearrange that and set that in here so it's displayed the same way. All right. So, and BiPster's putting thumbs up. Okay. Okay. Arg. But let's see. Before we do get into the content at hand, let me get a real quick sip of water. A real quick sip of water from my water canteen. And you think, man, Don drinks a lot of water. Well, you know what? I like to say, stay hydrated. I don't want to be, I hear of too many people that get dehydrated because they don't drink enough water. Our body needs water. So I probably go through, at least 2 of these a day, if not more. It almost sounds like a bell or a gong. But yes, I go through at least 2 a day, probably more. I'd say I, on average, probably drink at least a gallon of water a day. Water is good for you. Water is much better than soda pop, than sugared fruit drinks, just anything like that. And you think, well, I just drink diet soda. Well, diet soda ain't good for you either. It might appease the need for fake imitation sweetness, but it's not good for your body. Think of what it does. You ever seen those different videos people make on how you can clean things with Coca-Cola and it comes out super, super spotless? Well, just think about that. Think about that for a second. If it can clean all kinds of grime off of things, think about what it's done to your innards. You know, I will drink a soda pop maybe once every 2 weeks. And yeah, it usually is a diet. But the best soda pops to drink, though, are the ones with no color in them. Sorry, that's just my fruitless. 64 ounces of water is a perfect amount of water on, my doctor says. Well, yeah, you can't. There is a such thing as somebody drinking too much water and bloating up. That happens to me sometimes, especially if I don't get around and do my walks around the neighborhood. You got to keep active, get some exercise, and then, but yeah. Other than that, we got to get into our content at hand. It is 10:12, and I'm running 2 minutes behind. So without further ado, we're going to get into Johnny Bench. Okay, you can see I have my first two cards up here. We have a Johnny Bench Cooperstown collection here. This is a 1997 baseball card from a Kenner Cooperstown collection. Kenner. And then this one here is a 1983 highlight card from a 1984 top set for Johnny Bench. That'll be our first 2 baseball cards up to bat. Innards equals inside of the body. Yes. Inside of the body. All right, so Johnny Bench. Johnny Lee Bench, born December 7th, 1947, is an American former professional baseball player. He played his entire Major League Baseball career, which lasted from 1967 to 1983 with the Cincinnati Reds, primarily as a catcher. Bench was the leader of the Reds team known as the Big Red Machine that dominated the National League in the mid-70s, winning 6 division titles, 4 National League pennants, and 2 World Series championships. Okay, let me move on to our next 2 baseball cards here. Next up, we've got a Ted Williams Johnny Bench card, a Ted Williams Johnny Bench card, and a Goodwin Champions Upper Deck Johnny Bench card. This one is from 2012 Goodwin Champions. Okay? So a 14-time All-Star and a 2-time National League Most Valuable Player, Bench excelled on offense as well as on defense, twice leading the National League in home runs and 3 times in runs batted in. At the time of his retirement in 1983, he held the Major League record for most home runs hit by a catcher. He is also the only catcher in history to lead the league in home runs. Okay, move on to our next 2 cards in my Johnny Bench collection here. Again, I don't have a whole lot, but I do have a good handful. This is a 2019 Panini Diamond King card for Johnny Bench. And the next one up to bat here is a Upper Deck. It is a, got to see the year here, a 2000 2000 Upper Deck Johnny Bench card. Okay. On defense, Bench was a 10-time Gold Glove Award winner who skillfully handled pitching staffs and possessed a strong, accurate throwing arm. He caught 100 or more games for 13 consecutive seasons. In 1986, Bench was inducted into the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame, and he was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1989. ESPN has called him the greatest catcher in baseball history. All right, now we're going to get ready to move on to his Major League Baseball career. All right, the next 2 cards up are let me get the right year here on this one, 2001 Upper Deck with the Cincinnati Reds, Johnny Bench card. And the next one is another Upper Deck card from, this is another one from 2000. Could have had the 2000 cards together, but I have them in numerical sequence in case you're wondering. That's the way I put my cards in order to make sure I can see which duplicates I have, and then checking to see if the same number card, if there's any variation available. You know how the new cards, they have the base card and then they have different types of variations of the same card number. So that's why I kind of do it that way for my sorting process. Everybody sorts their products differently, but that's how I separate my cards. So, Major League Baseball career in the 60s is our first portion. Born and raised in Oklahoma, Bench is one of 8 Choctaw. He played baseball and basketball and was class valedictorian in Binger-Oney High School in Binger. His father told him that the fastest route to becoming a major leaguer was a catcher. As a 17-year-old, Bench was selected 36th overall by the Cincinnati Reds in the second round of the 1965 amateur draft, playing for the minor league Buffalo Bisons in the 1966 and 1967 season. During the 1967 season, he hit a grand slam against Jim Palmer, who would go on to never allow a grand slam in 19 years in the major leagues. Bench was called up to the Reds in August of 1967. He hit only 163, but impressed many people with his defense and strong throwing arm, among them Hall of Famer Ted Williams. Williams signed a baseball for him and predicted that the young catcher would be a Hall of Famer for sure. Williams' prophecy became fact 22 years later in 1989 when Bench was elected to Cooperstown. During the 1968 spring training game, Bench was catching right-hander Jim Maloney, an 8-year veteran, and Maloney was once a hard thrower, but injuries had dramatically reduced the speed of his fastball. Maloney nevertheless insisted on repeatedly shaking off his younger catcher by throwing fastballs instead of breaking balls that Bench had called for. When an exasperated Bench bluntly told Maloney, "Your fastball's not popping," Maloney replied with the epithet. To prove to Maloney that his fastball was no longer effective, Bench called for a fastball, and after Maloney released the ball, Bench dropped his catcher's mitt and caught the fastball barehanded. Bench was the Reds' catcher on April 30th, 1969, when Maloney pitched a no-hitter against the Houston Astros. All right, let's get on to our next two baseball cards for the Johnny Bench collection here. All right, next up the bat here, we've got a Panini 2017 card for Johnny Bench in Cincinnati. I got to scooch this over a little bit. And next here, we've got a 2020 Topps baseball card, and this is the SP version. That's why I'm going to display it this way. This is the short print version of the Johnny Bench card. Okay, so on with his 1960s era. In 1968, the 20-year-old Bench impressed many in his first full season. He won the National League Rookie of the Year award, batting .275 with 15 home runs and 82 RBIs. This marked the first time that the award had been won by a catcher. He also won the 1968 National League Gold Glove Award for catchers, which was the first time that award had been won by a rookie. He made 102 assists in 1968, which marked the first time in 23 years that a catcher had more than 100 assists in a season. During the 1960s, Bench also served in the United States Army Reserve as a member of the 478th Engineer Battalion, which was based across the Ohio River from Cincinnati at Fort Thomas, Kentucky. This unit included several of his teammates, among them Pete Rose. In the winter of 1970 and 71, he was part of Bob Hope's USO tour of Vietnam. Okay, we move on to the next cards here in the Bench collection before we move into the 1970s. All right, next up we have here a refractor, a Topps Stadium Chrome Cincinnati Reds Johnny Bench refractor card. Okay. And along with this one, we also have a, let's see, what year is this? Gypsy Queen. This is a 2013 mini Gypsy Queen card of Johnny Bench. So that way you can see the comparison of the regular cards and the mini cards. Okay, so in the 1970s. In 1970, Bench had his finest statistical season. At the age of 22, he became the youngest player to win the National League Most Valuable Player Award. He hit .293, led the National League with 45 home runs, and a franchise record 148 runs batted in. All right. As the Reds won the National League West Division, the Reds swept the Pittsburgh Pirates in the National League Championship season, but lost to the Baltimore Orioles in 5 games in the World Series. Uh-oh, we have a "Hey You" emoji from St. Louis Cardinals fan. From St. Louis Cardinals fan. A $2 super chat. Thank you to St. Louis Cardinals fan for popping into the stream here and giving that $2 donation. Really do appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Let me get back into the wheel of names here. Add our new entries in here. Oh, come on. All right. We get 2 entries in here for St. Louis Cardinals fan. All right. Go ahead and save the wheel. Always have to save the wheel to make sure I do not lose any entries that got put in. All right. Back to the stream here. Refresh the chat. Ding, 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 ding. Thank you there, St. Louis Cardinals fan. On to our next part of our reading. So Bench had another strong year in 1972, winning the MVP award for a second time. He led the National League in home runs with 40 and RBIs with 125 to help propel the Reds to another National League West Division title and won the National League pennant in the deciding fifth game over the Pittsburgh Pirates. One of his most dramatic home runs was likely his ninth inning leadoff opposite field home run in that fifth NLCS game. The solo shot tied the game at 3, and the Reds won later in the inning on a wild pitch 4-3. It was hailed after the game as one of the great clutch home runs of all time. However, the Reds lost the World Series to a strong Oakland Athletics team in 7 games. After the 1972 season, Bench had a growth removed from his lung. He remained productive but never again hit 40 home runs in a season. In 1973, Bench hit 25 home runs and 104 RBIs and helped the Reds rally from a 10-game deficit to the Los Angeles Dodgers in early July to lead the majors with 99 wins and claim another National League West Division crown. In the NLCS, Cincinnati met a New York Mets team that won the National League East with an unimpressive 82-79 record. 16 and a half games behind the Reds, but the Mets boasted 3 of their better starting pitchers in the National League future Hall of Famer Tom Seaver, Jerry Koosman, and John Matlack. Bench's bottom of the ninth inning home run off Seaver in the first game propelled the Reds to victory, but Seaver would get the best of the Reds and Bench in the deciding Game 5, winning 7-2 to put the Mets into the World Series against the Oakland Athletics. All right, we're going to move on to our next 2 cards in the Johnny Bench collection here. All right. Next up to bat here, we got a big legs Johnny Bench with the Cincinnati Reds from 2018. Okay. And then next up to bat, we have Johnny Bench in action with a Topps card from 1982. All right. So in 1974, Bench led the league with 129 RBIs and scored 108 runs, becoming only the 4th catcher in Major League history with 100 or more runs and RBIs in the same season. The Reds won the second most games in the majors with 98, but lost the West Division to the Los Angeles Dodgers in 1975. The Reds finally broke through in the postseason. Bench contributed 28 home runs and 110 RBIs. Cincinnati swept the Pirates in 3 games to win the NLCS and defeated the Boston Red Sox in a memorable 7-game World Series. Bench struggled with ailing shoulders in 1976 and had one of his least productive years with only 16 home runs and 74 RBIs. He finished with an excellent postseason, starting with a 4-for-12, .333 performance in the NLCS sweep over the Philadelphia Phillies. The World Series provided a head-to-head matchup with the Yankees' all-star catcher Thurman Munson. Bench rose to the occasion, hitting .533 with 2 home runs, while Munson also hit well. With an .529 average, the Reds won in a 4-game sweep, and Bench was named the series MVP. At the post-World Series press conference, Reds manager Sparky Anderson was asked by a journalist to compare Munson with his catcher, and Anderson replied, "I don't want to embarrass any other catcher by comparing him to Johnny Bench." Bench bounced back in 1977 to hit 31 home runs and 109 RBIs, but the Dodgers won 2 straight National League pennants. The Reds reached the postseason just once more in his career in 1979, but were swept in 3 straight in the NLCS by the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right. Let's move on with our next two cards in the Johnny Bench collection here. Next, we have up here a 1984 Fleer card for Johnny Bench. And then next up the bat, we have a 1983 Don Russ Johnny Bench. Okay. So in the 1980s, for the last 3 seasons of his career, Bench moved out from behind the plate, catching only 13 games, while primarily becoming a corner infielder, first or third base. The Cincinnati Reds proclaimed Saturday, September 17th, 1983, as Johnny Bench Night at Riverfront Stadium, in which he hit his 389th and final home run in a line drive to left in the third inning before a record crowd. He retired at the end of the season at 35 years old. As far as his MLB statistics, we will get to that in just a moment after we switch some cards around here. All right. So moving on with the Johnny Bench collection here, we've got another pretty sure this is still the 1984 Fleer here. And then we have a Turn Back the Clock with the Cincinnati Reds from a 1990 Topps card. Turn Back the Clock with Johnny Bench here. Okay. So his MLB career statistics, Bench had 2,048 hits for a .267 career batting average with 389 home runs, 1,376 RBIs during his 17-year Major League career, all spent with the Cincinnati Reds. He retired as the career home run leader for catchers, a record which stood until surpassed by Carlton Fisk and the current record holder, Mike Piazza. Bench still holds the Major League record for the most Grand Slam home runs by a catcher, with 10. In his career, Bench earned 10 Gold Gloves, was named to the National League All-Star Team 14 times, and won 2 Most Valuable Player awards. He led the National League 3 times in caught stealing percentage, and ended his career with a .990 fielding percentage at catcher and overall .987 fielding percentage. He caught 118 shutouts during his career, ranking him 12th all-time among Major League catchers. Bench also won such awards as the Lou Gehrig Award in 1975, the Babe Ruth Award in 1976, and the Hutch Award in 1981. And unfortunately, we have to take a commercial break right now, because the BiPster of all things wax pack is remembering his cat in a $1.49 super chat. So here's 2 more entries for the BiPster. Meow, 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 meow. I should give them a what was that commercial back in the day for that cat food? Meow, 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 meow. I should get royalties for advertising their product. But let's get into our wheel of names and add 2 more BiPsters in the wheel. 2 more BiPsters in the wheel as we add the new commercial break here. Right, and now we are up to 334 entries into the monthly giveaway. All right. Save that. Let's get back to the chat here. That looks like my wife's cat. Is that what it is? Okay, so let's refresh the chat here and get in to finish up Bench's MLB statistics. So Bench popularized the hinged catcher's mitt, first introduced by Randy Hundley of the Chicago Cubs. He began using the mitt after a stint on the disabled list in 1966 for a thumb injury on his throwing hand. The mitt allowed Bench to tuck his throwing arm safely to the side when receiving the pitch. By the turn of the decade, the hinged mitt became standard catcher's equipment. Having huge hands, a famous photograph features him holding 7 baseballs in his right hand. Bench also tended to block breaking balls in the dirt by scooping them up with one hand instead of the more common and fundamentally proper way, dropping to both knees and blocking the ball using the chest protector to keep the ball in front. All right. J. Papa, 1975. Hey, everybody. Great bench cards. There we go. Thank you very much. J. Papa, 1975. On to our next 2 Johnny Bench cards here in my collection. Right, next up here, BiPster will remember this card here. But just so you do know, BiPster, this is not from your collection you gave me. But this is the Stars of the Diamond Colgans Violet and Mint Chips. Little pog there. And then the next card up to bat here is the Gypsy Queen Johnny Bench Collisions at the Plate from 2013 Topps back in the day. Let me get these both up here for our next section here. Johnny Bench's personal life. Okay? Johnny Bench's personal life. Bench has been married 4 times, once hailed as baseball's most eligible bachelor. He shed that distinction before the 1975 season when he married Vicki Chesser, a toothpaste model who had dated Joe Namath. 4 days after they met, Bench proposed, and they were married on February 21st, 1975. Quickly, the pair realized they were incompatible, especially after Bench suggested that his wife accept Hustler magazine's offer for her to pose nude for $25,000. They broke up at the end of the season, and Bench reportedly said to her, "Now I'm done with 2 things I hate, baseball and you." Divorcing just after 13 months. "I tried, I even hand-squeezed orange juice," Chesser told Phil Donahue in December 1975. "I don't think either of us had any idea what marriage was really like." After returning to Manhattan, Chesser said, "Johnny Bench is a great athlete, a mediocre everything else, and a true tragedy as a person." Before Christmas 1987, Bench married Laura Chwakowski, an Oklahoma City model and aerobics instructor. They had a son, Bobby Binger Bench. What a name. Bobby Binger Bench. Could you imagine your initials being BBB? BBB, named for Bob Hope and Bobby Knight and Bench's hometown. Before divorcing in 1995, they shared custody of their son. He was and is a great dad, according to Bobby, who works in Cincinnati as a production operator on Reds broadcasts. Bench's 3rd marriage to Elizabeth Benton took place, got an itch near my eye, in 1997. Johnny filed for divorce in 2000 on grounds of marital infidelity. His 4th marriage took place in 2004 to 31-year-old Lauren Biocchi, the daughter of pro golfer Hugh Biocchi. After living in Palm Springs with their 2 sons, Justin, born 2006, and Josh, born 2010, Johnny had the urge to return to South Florida, where he lived from 2014 to 2017. The family scouted homes in Palm Beach Gardens, Lauren would not relocate to Florida, leading to their divorce. As of 2018, Bench has primary custody of the boys. Okay, next up, our next two cards as we get into honors and post-career activities for Johnny Bench. So next up the bat here. Let me see, I think this is the one. Yeah, I'm going to do this one by itself for now. This is a Topps Chrome. This is 2020, I believe. Yes, a Topps Chrome 2020 card. And it is a die cut. You can see it's kind of like the X. It's kind of like, it's called Defensive Wins Above Replacement card for Johnny Bench. And I'm going to just do that one and do a couple paragraphs of this next section first. That's right, thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me. Let's see if we can get up to double digits before we finish Bench's biography with this last section here. Bench was elected to the National Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York in 1989 alongside Carl Yastrzemski. He was elected in his first year of eligibility and appeared on 96% of the ballots, the third highest percentage at that time. 3 years earlier, Bench had been inducted into the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame, and his uniform number 5 was retired by the team. He is currently on the board of directors for the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame. In 1989, he became the first individual baseball player to appear on a Wheaties box, a cereal he ate as a child. For a time in the 1980s, Bench was a commercial spokesman for Krylon Paint, featuring a memorable catchphrase, "I'm Johnny Bench," and this is Johnny Bench's Bench. In 1985, Bench starred as Joe Boyd, Joe Hardy, in a Cincinnati stage production of the musical Damn Yankees, which also included Gwen Verdon and Gary Sandy. He also hosted a television series, The Baseball Bunch, from 1982 to 1985. A cast of boys and girls from Tucson, Arizona area would learn the game of baseball from Bench and other current and retired greats. The Chicken provided comic relief, and former Los Angeles Dodgers manager Tommy Lasorda appeared as the Dugout Wizard. All right, we move on to the next card in my collection here for Johnny Bench. Okay. We've got two cards up here. These are from Topps Heritage First Draft Cards, Cincinnati Reds. And this is a 2014 baseball card set. This is card number JB on the back here on this one of a 65 style, his draft card. And here is another one, first draft, Topps Heritage, Johnny Bench, 2014. This one's JB2. So they are definitely from the same baseball card set. So in 1986, there we go. Boomslang in the house. Were you trying to help Boomslang out there, BiPster? Appreciate that. All right. That Calgon card is sweet. Yes, it was. I have the whole complete set in a binder that BiPster gave to me. That was my early BiPster boxes that I received from him. But yeah, if you guys get a chance, check out Boomslang's channel there. Trying to get Boomslang up to his 1,000 subscribers. I think he's getting pretty close. Do you know how many subscribers he is at now, BiPster? I did have a note up here, but I'm pretty sure he's over 900 now. But I don't know exactly. Yeah, helping to 1,000. Do you know how many subscribers, BiPster, that he has right now? Are you able to check for us if you are? Just post how many more he needs. That would be awesome to see if we can get Boomslang up there, because I know he's got a real big giveaways done for 1,000 subscribers when he reaches his 1,000 subscriber goal. And then, of course, after that, everybody will have to help give him a watch hours, that's for sure. Once you reach your 1,000 subscribers, then you have to get your watch hour goal. So in 1986, Bench and Don Drysdale did backup contests for ABC Sunday afternoon baseball telecasts. Al Michaels and Jim Palmer were the primary commentating crew. Keith Jackson usually worked with Tim McCarver, did the number 2 Monday night games. Bench took a week off in June with Steve Busby filling in, and also worked one game with Michaels as the networks switched the announcer pairings. While Drysdale worked the All-Star game in Houston as an interviewer, he did not resurface until the playoffs. Bench simply disappeared, ultimately going back to CBS Radio and helped Brett Musburger call that year's National League Championship Series. Bench would later serve as a color commentator, CBS Radio's World Series coverage alongside Jack Buck and later Vin Scully from 1989 to 1993. In 1994, Bench served as a field reporter for NBC, the Baseball Network's coverage of the All-Star Game from Pittsburgh. After turning 50, Bench was a part-time professional golfer and played in several events on the senior PGA Tour. He has a home at the Mission Hills Gary Player course in Rancho Mirage, California. Okay. In 1999, Bench ranked number 16 on the Sporting News list of the 100 greatest baseball players. He was the highest-ranking catcher, and Bench was also elected to the Major League Baseball All-Century team as the top vote-receiving catcher. As part of the golden anniversary of the Rawlings Gold Glove Award, Bench was selected to the all-time Rawlings Gold Glove team. Right, pop in the chat here real quick. Let's see. 934, I believe. Big Ray's ball card says 925. So it looks like he's at about 75 more. Okay, let me update my count here so I know how close he is getting here. I'm going to say 75. Just to be on the safe side. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, BiPster. Hello, BiPster. How are you doing, brother? 4 days of quarantine so far. I feel better. Or no, I feel terrible. Left off. Oh no, sorry to hear that, BiPster. But better than I deserve. Everyone, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. That's right, thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me. We're up to 9. We're getting so close to double digits here. Hey, Posada. Let me update the chat here. And then we're going to put the next 2 cards up on the screen here. All right. Now, this is, I don't remember seeing this one, but this one is an older Chrome card when they were first coming out with the Chromes, I believe. This card has seen the rounds, but it is a replica, I believe, of his Gold Cup card for Johnny Bench and the Cincinnati Reds. This is from a 2017 Topps product on this Chrome card. And then next up the bat here, we've got an oddball type card before we get into our 2 last ones. And this one is, of course, the MVPs for National League 1970. All right. So you can see that right there. That is a mini card with a little bit of Johnny Bench info on the back here. All right. So that is one of those lenticular or 3-dimensional type cards where you hold it and you twist it different ways, you see different things. So from the 2000 college baseball season until 2018, the best college catcher annually received the Johnny Bench Award. Notable winners include Buster Posey of Florida State University, Kelly Sopich of the Baylor University, Ryan Garko of Stanford University, Kurt Suzuki of Cal State Fullerton. The award was renamed the Buster Posey Award for the 2019 season onwards. In 2003, He guest starred on an episode of Yes Dear as himself, along with Ernie Banks and Frank Robinson. In 2008, Bench co-wrote the book Catch Every Ball, How to Handle Life's Pitches with Paul Doherty, published by Orange Fraser Press. An autobiography published in 1979 called Catch You Later was co-authored with William Brashler. Bench has also broadcast games on television and radio, and is an avid golfer, having played on several champion tournaments. And then Bench was interviewed by Heidi Watney of the New England Sports Network during a September 2008 Boston Red Sox game at Fenway Park, while the knuckleballer Tim Wakefield was on the mound for the Red Sox. Bench related a story that then Reds manager Sparky Anderson told him that he was thinking of trading for knuckleballer Phil Niekro, and Bench replied that Anderson had better trade for Niekro's catcher too. On September 17, 2011, the Cincinnati Reds unveiled a statue of Bench at the entranceway of the Reds Hall of Fame at Great American Ballpark. The larger-than-life bronze statue by Tom Suchia shows Bench in the act of throwing out a base runner. Bench called the unveiling his statue his greatest moment. He was the Hall of Fame recipient of the Bob Feller Act of Valor Award in 2018 for his service and continued support of the United States military. Oh, okay. BiPster's given the definition of the terms I've been using. I like that. All right. So now we are going to get into the last section and his stats here. So next we have our last card. I don't know how that one got in there. That was in the wrong sort, that's for sure. I don't know how that one snuck in there. Well, I'm getting a bunch of bids on my eBay auctions. Oh, that goes in a different sort anyway. That's a double Hall of Famer, but not a Johnny Bench. So here's our last Johnny Bench card here in 1983, 1984 Topps. Johnny Bench, honorable mention. On September 17, 2011, the Cincinnati Reds unveiled a statue Okay, and then he was the Hall of Fame recipient of the Bob Feller Act of Valor Award in 2018 for his service and continued support of the U.S. military. So let me go over his stats and his career at a glance as we close up his biography. Kellogg's cards were 3D, not lenticular, because the picture did not change. Okay, gotcha. So Johnny Bench, of course, in 1977 as a catcher, born December 7th. Wow. I got 12 alerts in the last few minutes here for my auctions. I like when people bid on my auctions. In Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, he batted right, threw right. His MLB debut was August 28, 1967 for the Cincinnati Reds, and his last MLB appearance was September 29, 1983 for the Cincinnati Reds. His batting average was .267 for his career. He had a total of 2,048 hits, and he had 389 home runs. His runs batted in were 1,376. And then he again played for the Cincinnati Reds from 1967 to 1983. He was in 14 All-Star games from 1968 through 1980. Then he had 2 years off, and then he was in his last All-Star game in 1983. Okay, he was in 2 World Series championships in 1975 and 1976. 2 times National League MVP in 1970 and 1972. His World Series MVP in 1976. His National League Rookie of the Year in 1968. 10 times Gold Glove Award recipient in 1968 through 1977. 2 times National League home run leaders from 1970 to 1972. 3 times National League RBI leader from 1970, 1972, and 1974. Cincinnati Reds number 5 was retired. He is in the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame. He was in the Major League Baseball All-Century team and a Major League Baseball All-Time team. He was a member, and he is also, lastly, a member of the National Baseball Hall of Fame, inducted in 1989, with 96.42% of first-time ballots. So he was a first time on the ballot for the National Baseball Hall of Fame at his first year of eligibility. So there you have it, the Johnny Bench biography. Hopefully you all enjoyed that. Now we will get ready to move into part 3, or part 2, part 3. We got to do part 2 first. Got to do part 2 first and get into our next part in our stream here. And that will be Left Behind Time Series 2 box. We got to pick out 2 more, pull out the next 2 packs in our Left Behind Times box. Let's see. Love sports flicks. They should bring them back. Kellogg cards were 3D, not lenticular. I wish they would release a DVD set of baseball bunch with Johnny Bench. That was my favorite show when I was a kid. Agree, Chuck. Baseball bunch was a good watch. What time is the sale tomorrow? We got a sale tomorrow? Is it going to be Saturday already tomorrow? Yes, it is going to be our sale tomorrow. That is for sure. We've got 7 people watching. We got double digits. And you know what that means? We've got double digits. So, this was an unprepared surprise I was going to do for you. We are going to do a quick little down and dirty preview of some, or maybe all, we'll see. But we'll go through some of the cards that are going to be in tomorrow's sale. Okay? Would people like to see a preview of tomorrow's sale? Let me see how many thumbs up I can get in the live chat for a preview of the cards that are coming up. A preview of the cards that are coming up real quick here. Since we are a little bit ahead of schedule here, we can do a preview of the cards that are going to come up in our sale tomorrow. Oh my word. Look at those cards. I'm going to cover up the BiPster box label for a second here so you guys can see the box of cards that are in the sale today. Or for tomorrow. Today. Duh, not today. But let's go through and let's just highlight some of these cards. How's that sound? We are going to have a basketball card. We will have a basketball card. We're going to have a Larry Bird card tomorrow. It looks like a Topps Chrome. I believe it's a Topps Chrome. But we will have a Larry Bird card here. Let's go a couple of cards here. Going to have a couple football cards. A Len Dawson with the Chiefs. Aaron Rodgers. A Green Bay Packers Clay Matthews. A Cam Newton, a Blake Bortles, a Ezekiel Elliott, and another Cam Newton card here. Okay, I'm just going to go through these very kind of quickly. Just give you a preview of some of the cards here. Okay, we're going to have a Lou Brock card here. Chris Sale. I'm just going to go through and let you guys see the cards. That'll be coming up for sale tomorrow. I'll just go through them quickly here. Otherwise, it'll take forever. Got some Topps Chromes here. There's a Pete Alonso, Bryce Harper, Rodriguez, Steve Yeager, Oakland Athletics, Jones, Andrus, Justin Verlander. To tell you the truth, I don't remember all the cards that are in here. That's why I'm just going to do a quick highlight. There's a John Smoltz, Aristides Aquino, Future Star, some 2021 cards in here. Alex Baum's in the house. Elbows Only. There's a Trout and an Upton. A Joey Adele. But there are numerous, all kinds of awesome cards in here. There will be vintage cards in here. We got some Randy Johnson sweetness. Who's this one? Dylan Cease. Some of them we got more than one card, so when they come up for the sale, there's another Dylan Cease, Goodwin Champions, Pettit, Zach Greinke, another Greinke, Ty Cobb, Honus Wagner, Lou Gehrig, Andy Pettit, Roy Halladay, Tuki Toussaint, Julio Teheran, Austin Riley rookie card, Freddie Freeman, Trout and Ohtani, Alex Rodriguez. Okay. All right. Let me go here. And we do have just a few, not a whole lot of basketball and football cards, just so you do know. I know the one basketball for sure, but Roger Clemens. Got multiple Roger Clemens here for those that might be, and they're different versions of the Clemens cards. Clemens, Tim Raines, Carlton Fisk Red, Johnny Cueto, Honus Wagner, Lee Smith, Joe DiMaggio, Mike Mussina, Kyle Schwarberger, Josh Hader, Joey Votto, Randy Johnson, some more Randy Johnsons. So a lot of Randy Johnson love in there. Okay, I think these might be some more footballs. I kind of separated and did so I could determine between them. Got a Gene Washington, older vintage. But yeah, and I will be highlighting and telling you what level we're on when we're at those cards. Harold Jackson, Chris Hamburger, Nemukong Su, Roman Gabriel, Fran Tarkington. Okay. I'm trying to remember how I have these organized in here. But I'm just going to try and go through all the cards real quickly so you can see them here. Pops, nickname, Aristides Aquino, Aaron Judge. There's an Allen and Ginter framed mini there. Andy Pettit, Greinke, Glavine, Diamond King, Jorge Soler, Albert Pujols, Chipper Jones, Kyle Lewis rookie card, Max Scherzer, Trevor Bauer, Anthony Rizzo, Justin Turner, Victor Robles, looks like a class 1 Ryan Sandberg, class 1 Rizzo, Bryce Harper, AJ Puck, Landon Knack, Jalen Davis, Craig Kimbrell. Okay. Again, a whole box full of cards here, though. Plenty for sure to go through tomorrow. But we will have fun, that's for sure. If anything, just looking through this box of sweetness that was sent to me. Again, it is a sponsored sale, and I'll leave things be revealed as so befit by the person that sent the cards to me. Alex Rodriguez, Bryce Harper, Dylan Cease, Andrew Jones, Justin Verlander, Max Scherzer, Ted Williams, Justin Verlander, Big League Mini Card, Cody Bellinger, Buster Posey, Cody Bellinger, Bo Bichette, Brandon Lowe, Fergie Jenkins. That looks like an original 71 there. Yep, that's a vintage 71 Fergie Jenkins there. Johnny Podres, a bunch of vintage cards here. Tony Oliva, Rico Cardi, Manny Mata, Doyle Alexander, Boog Powell, Pete Rose. That's a nice looking Pete Rose. I don't know if I had that one in my set. Might have to try and get that one myself if it don't sell. Miguel Cabrera, Bryce Harper, Darryl Strawberry, Concepcion, Garvey, Baker Foster, Nolan Arenado, Leather and Lumber, Jose Altuve. I want the Cease cards, laugh out loud. Okay, and then let's see, what else do we got here? We've got a Corey Seager with the Dodgers. We got a Chris Sale short print card, 98 out of 99 for Triple Threads. Then let's see, what do we got here? Some more football. Yeah, we got football. Chris Hamburger, Ken Houston, Jan Stenrud with the Kansas City Chiefs. All right. Let me go and pull out another handful here. We've got, what do we got here? Palmer, Molitor, Robinson, Logan Webb, David Ortiz, Aaron Judge, Francisco Lindor, another Judge, Nick Solak, Joe Palumbo, Venezuela, Jose Altuve. Oh, that's short print, 17 out of 299. I don't know if you guys can see it there, if I can get the right angle. Nico Horner, Blake Snell, Mookie Betts, Cody Bellinger, Derek Cole, Freeman, Pete Alonso, Gold Cup card, Keston Hiura, Noah Syndergaard, some vintage Steve Carlton, Luis Tiant, Vita Blue, Lou Piniella, Bobby Mercer, Chet Cleet Boyer, Bill Skidrow, 71 Braves, Rico Cardi, Albert Pujols, Gorman Thomas. That's a blue border, Decade's Best card there. Okay. So, I don't know. I'll have to probably straighten these out. I think I'm turning the cards the wrong way. Don't mind me. I'll have to straighten everything out. But as you can see, there's all kinds of fun in here. We've got a Leather and Lumber card here of Nicky Delmonico. A few Juan Marichal. As you can see, we're getting up to the higher end type cards here, as they're in top loaders. Juan Marichal, the New York Yankees card, Oscar Gamble, Lou Brock and Bert Campaneris, Ron Santo. Okay. We got, I think, a few more football cards here. We got a Jim Kick with the Dolphins, Bob Hayes, Leroy Jordan with he's a middle linebacker for the Cowboys. Okay. But all kinds of sweetness in here. If you want me to go through the rest of the box too, all the way, just to do that dominates Judge was nice. There we go. There are 2 Pete Roses from the 86 set, player and a manager card. All right. If you guys want, I can go through some more of these here. The only good Santo card, the one with the White Sox. There's Twin Terrors on the bottom here. But then we got an Omar Vizquel, Kyle Schwarberger, rookie card, Gold Cup card, Clayton Kershaw, Ernie Banks, Aaron Judge, Albert Pujols, Roger Repos, Johnny Padres, Larry Boa, Vida Blue, Chris Bryant, Aaron Judge, Pete Rose, Bryce Harper, Soto, Billy Williams. Okay, I got to straighten all this stuff out. Got some thicker cards here. I think these are some of those medallion cards. We got a Miguel Cabrera, Mookie Betts, Justin Verlander, Buster Posey, TJ Zook, short print card 2 of 35. Triple relic there. I think this is a triple threads, isn't it? Mookie Betts Fire, Dominator card. Then also a Taylor Hearn signatures and a Masahiro Tanaka. All right, getting here. Again, it's going from low end to high end in case you're wondering. Running back with the Broncos, Floyd Little and Mean Joe Green. Mean Joe Green there. Okay. Next little stack here. Steve Garvey. Who is this? Try and see the name on here somewhere. Where's the name hiding? Oh, Garrett Cole. Buster Posey, Mike Trout, Bo Jackson, Sandy Koufax, Clayton Kershaw, Cody Bellinger, Aaron Judge, Bob Gibson. Okay. The stacks get littler and littler here with the higher the amounts of the cards. The Reese McGuire, Gleyber Torres rookie debut card 2018, Pete Alonso home run derby, Cody Bellinger class 1, Joey Bart, and then Hoyt Wilhelm with the White Sox vintage card. Okay, next up to that here, as we continue down through the tiers here, John Schmaltz relic card here, 53 out of 199. Cody Bellinger and a Tom Seaver. Okay, our next one here, Trey Mancini with the Orioles. That's a short print gold one, 49 out of 50. A Reggie Jackson for the 2021 70 top set. Philippe Alou with the Braves and Justin Verlander short print. Okay. Moving up to the next tier here. Garrett Cole, gold, 16 out of 50. Pete Alonso, Fergie Jenkins, Pete Alonso, and Thurman Munson. Okay, one in this tier here. It's a Ryan Sandberg bat relic piece, Diamond Collection. Okay, next tier up here, we got a Roberto Clemente framed Diamond King. Then we've got a Gus Steger Prism autograph card and a Matt Davidson 90 out of 99 autograph card for the Cincinnati Reds. And our last and final card, the high-end one, would be an Eloy Jimenez short print card. Okay, so other than that, that is just the down and dirty, quick outlay of all the cards that'll be in the sale for tomorrow. So that was your preview. Mean Joe Green Coke commercial when he gave the kid his jersey. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed that preview there, as fun as it was for me to share it with you. Let me scooch this over so when I get ready to do that part. But we are going to go back to the Series 1 here now. It is 11:15. Okay? Because I have to get ready for posting up more auctions this afternoon also. But we're going to take 2 more packs out of the box here. It's going to be 2 more packs of the Donruss here. Because then after these 2 packs, we will be getting down into the 2019, going back in time through the packs until we complete the whole box here. So we're going to do the last 2 2020 Donruss. I like his little notes he puts on this one. Look for Matt Noakes cards. And then on the back of this one here it says Seattle Mariners. Let's see, can I get it? There we go. Seattle Mariners with a smiley face. Alright, so let me put Left Behind's box off on the side here. If I can figure it out, I'll put it right up there for now. I know I'll move it later. Actually, I'll put it down here for now. As we continue on with our quest for the Awesome Sauce cards. Alright, so we're going to open up the next 2 in this one here. I think I'm going to do the Matt Noakes one first. I'll do the Matt Noakes pack first, and then we'll open up that one second. Oh my. Is this going to be a Matt Noakes pack? Is this going to be a Matt Noakes pack? Oh, not necessarily. There's a Ken Griffey Jr. Ken Griffey Jr. There's another Ken Griffey Jr. And another, oh my word, this is, I thought he said Matt Noakes. We already got 3. Thanks for the sneak peek. Oh, no problem, that was fun. That was fun going through that really quick. I'm up to 26 notifications on my eBay auctions being bid on today. But there's another Ken Griffey Jr. There's a Cal Ripken Jr. So we got 3 Griffies. There's a Cal Ripken Jr. And another Cal Ripken Jr. This is a Cal Ripken Jr. and Ken Griffey Jr. pack for sure. Probably along with some Matt Noakes along the way. Ken Griffey Jr. Ken Griffey Jr. more ammunition for my Ken Griffey. There's a Cal Ripken Jr. And another Cal Ripken Jr. And, Matt Noakes strikes. It says number 777 plus. Oh, no, that's not a plus. That's a cross on a hill. The number 1 PC for sure. This is another 1 of 1. This is another 1 of 1. And look on the Donald's number 1 PC. There's 1 Matt Noakes. Here's another. Oh, 2 Matt Noakeses here. 2 Matt Noakeses. So the Matt Noakes specialties. Well, we got a home for this one right over here. We will put these 2 regular Matt Noakes right there in the Matt Noakes and Sabo and all that. But this goes into my special holdout here for a special Matt Noakes. I don't know why that's there. But this will go in my special 1 of 1 holdout here. But thank you there, Left Behind Times, Blake, for those Cal Ripken Juniors. So let's see. We got 4 Cal Ripken Juniors. 4 Cal Ripken Juniors. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Ken Griffey Juniors. So let's see. Ken Griffey Jr.'s in the lead so far. We'll have to see what comes up in the next pack here. J-Bones. Oh, this one got a J-Bones on it, along with the Seattle Mariners on the side here, on the back. So let's see what we get in this pack here. Actually, I'm going to save us some time here, and that way I don't ding any of the corners maybe. But let's see what we get out of this next Donruss pack here. Let me see. Oh my word! I just saw that. I think we got another autograph here. I don't know who it is. It's probably a. But here's Jay Buhner, J-Bone, Jay Buhner, another Jay Buhner. Uh-oh, is this a Jay Buhner pack? Jay Buhner. This is there's a Fairfield Friday. Another Jay Buhner. Oh my word, this is perfect pack for a Friday. Oh, by the way, I saw Kevin's Rockets and More has got a Fairfield Friday video that's gonna, or maybe he's gonna be live, but that is coming up this afternoon, just in case you're wondering. All right, so we got these two Fairfield doubles here. We got another Jay Buhner here. Oh, there we go. Let me set this Jay Buhner over here, since he's a lonely only. We got another Fairfield. Uh-oh, is this a Fairfield double or a triple? Looks like a Fairfield triple here. A Fairfield. This is a Jay Buhner pack. That's for sure. A Jay Buhner pack. There's a 1989 Fleer Jay Buhner. And here is a Score 1992 Jay Buhner. And a 1991 Fleer Jay Buhner. Oh my word. How did you get this one there, Lepine? I now have my own. I'm going to have to start a Jay Buhner collection here now. Now I have a Jay Buhner autographed card, top certified autograph issue of Jay Buhner. That was so. What a Jay Buhner pack for sure. We not only had two Fairfield doubles, we had a Fairfield triple, and we had 4 singles. So we had singles, doubles, triples. This has got to be the home run. This has got to be the home run. The Jay Buhner home run right there. An autograph card for Jay Buhner. And this guy definitely gets a top loader. A Jay Buhner top loader. Wow. That was totally unexpected. Boom. Fairfield Friday goodness. Red Beard Breaks is in the house. How you doing there, Jimmy? I opened up, you got to watch my live stream yesterday, and it's probably about in the middle. I opened up your package yesterday. Thank you very much for sending that in the mail. It got shared on the channel yesterday, Jimmy. And I appreciate everything you do in the community. Appreciate you popping into the stream today there, Jimmy. Thanks for being here. My bell needs oiling, yeah. I gotta warm it up. I definitely had to warm it up today, huh? Definitely got to warm it up today with that Seattle Mariner pack there. Thanks there, Blake, Left Behind Times. Really do appreciate that. And we've got 8 people watching. As I just said, number 8 showed up. Thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me. We got the double digits today. Now we're going to put our Ken Griffey Jr. cards aside here. Our Cal Ripken cards aside here. And let me put my J. Buhner Sweetness. So that pack had what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards in it. But that was awesome getting that J. Buhner 1985 throwback from 2020 Topps. That was a sweet card to get there. Left behind. Appreciate that very, very much. So let me put all these into a team bag for now. That will remind me the sweetness of this pack. Okay, let me get a team bag to set this stuff in. I think it'll go in this one here real quick. Put this J. Buhner Sweetness into its own team bag here and set it off to the side. That way I will remember where I got this J. Buhner card. Autograph card from Blake of Left Behind Times. Appreciate that, Blake. You are totally awesome. All right, let me set that aside for now. I will put that in its appropriate sort area. Get it to set it. There we go. There we go. All right. Now it is time. I need to put this box up here really quick and get our wheel of numbers open here to choose the BiPster box. I forgot to get this set up ahead of time, so bear with me if something don't work right. Okay. Gonna get the wheel of names set up here. Open it up and get ready to. Dun, 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 dun. No, I didn't. I was in here yesterday. There we go. The BiPster box is here. Let me open it up. All right. Let's see. I think you can probably see it. I know if we have it at an angle. You know what? Let me see if I can get it on a stand and maybe it'll be angled that way. It might be too high this way, but let me see how it works out. I think you guys can see that there. You guys can see the wheel there as far as I know. Let me see really quick. Okay. Should be enough there. Let me just do no, we'll get ready to do it. I'm pretty sure it's good to go. I'm going to shuffle the numbers 7 times. As you can see on the wheel, we do have numbers 1 through 52 on there to pick the next 3 packs out of the box. Looks good. Okay. I'm pretty sure you will see when it does show up. All right. So I'm going to shuffle it 7 times to mix up the numbers for the packs. 1, 2. Let's see. It's not shuffling. I did it once. Hold on. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we are going to choose our 3 packs to pull out of the BiPster box. It looks like the winner is, for pack number 1, number 51. Number 51 is the first pack. So number 51 will be our first pack we'll pull out of the box when we open it up. All right, let me go ahead and close this. Get ready to go with round 2. So 51 is the first pack. On to pack number 2. Looks like it's going to be pack number 8. Pack number 8 is going to be the second pack we'll open for today. All right, moving on to pack number 3. I'm weird, yeah. Next, it looks like it's going to be pack number 46. So it looks like 2 packs from the back row and 1 pack from the front row. So let me put our Bibby wheel away for now. The next Bibby pack number is... So we are done with that for now. Let me close this up really quick. Close that off. Put it on silent so we don't get no special effect sounds from that one. All right. Let me set this aside for now. Move this off to the side here. Okay. And we are going to get ready to open up the BiPster box. Let's open up the BiPster box and see what the BiPster babies look like. There's the BiPster babies in the BiPster box. Let me see if I can get the BiPster box title in here. How's that? Oh, there we go. I just got to move it this way a little bit. That's all. All right, so we got to pick pack number 50. So there's 52 packs in here, and I made a boo-boo. I forgot again. So I got to reload the box real quick. Sorry about that. I made another Blomdahl boo-boo. I gotta go into the BiPster baby box. I gotta get a couple more babies out of the Bibby Bapes. I forgot to load things back up, so just to make it fair, I got those there, and I gotta put 3 more here, 2 more here. Now we're back with a full BiPster box. Sorry about that, I forgot to put the babies back in the box. Yes, I have the BiPster nursery is down here on the side of my break table here. But I forgot to refill the nursery. To take out of the nursery and put into the BiPster box. Oh well, what's new? I tend to do that on occasions. But we do have our boxes. We've got to pick out number 50 packs. We got to pick out the BiPster babies. Baby number 51, baby number 8, and baby number 46. So there's 52. There's 26 here and 26 here. So to save time, we go 52, 51. It's going to be the first baby here. No, not you. Just the one. There we go. So 51, you can see 52 is right there. Okay. And then we've got, next is pack number 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is baby number 8. So we've got 6 people watching, 11 thumbs up. Blomdahl boo boo equals, oopsie, I forgot. And then we got to go to the back again, and 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46. Got to choose out number 46 here. Let me put this aside here, and we will go number 51 will be first. 51 will be first. Number 8 will be second. And number 46 will be third. You know what? Just so I don't forget for tomorrow morning before the sale, during our preview time, let's go ahead and refill the BiPster box from the BiPster nursery here. Okay. Let me grab 3 new babies to put back in the box from the nursery. Okay. That way I know it will be definitely not be forgotten tonight when I post up my new auctions to refill the BiPster box from the nursery. It's funny how you coin all these terms as you progress with an episode. So let me put in one of these here. Oh, I'm dropping the BiPster babies. Sorry, we'll get you. We'll let you in here and let you get a good night's sleep, okay? And then this one here goes right about here. Now we can close the BiPster box up because the nursery has refilled the BiPster box. Okay, and real quick before we do get into the BiPster box, I want to give you a little bit of a heads up. Next Tuesday we're going to do a preview of I got 2 different series that are going to start in April. 2 different series. One's just going to be an extra one. It'll probably be recorded and uploaded for additional content on the channel. And I haven't decided if it'll be it might be a Monday upload. It might be a Monday upload where it goes from a private video to a public video on Mondays. But it's going to be my new series. Oh my word! Sorry about that. I'm going to have to fix that later. But it's going to be my historic mail series. Okay, it's going to be my historic mail series. I kind of want to wait until I get another letter rolling in. I've got I won on a bidding site. Some gift subscriptions to a company called Historic Mail, and I'm going to be I'm going to be sharing with you different historic letters from their subscription service. I got 2 10-week subscriptions that were gifted from a certain site that I go to. So this will be new content in the channel. And I'll be looking forward to creating that for people in the channel. So that is in the back burners. And then just be looking for it when it gets scheduled up on Monday. But there will be a new preview series that starts in the month of April. It'll probably be just a short video on Tuesday along with our last episode of Biography Tuesdays. So it'll be a sneak peek of my up-and-coming April series. And I'll just leave you in suspense until next Tuesday so you can find out the title for that new series that I'll be doing on Tuesdays. starting in April. So it'll be a sneak peek preview next Tuesday for that. And don't forget my sale tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so that'll be 12:30 East Coast time. All right, so I should be able to get my my content up tomorrow before the big timers go live during prime time. I don't think I'm ready for the prime time move yet, but that will be coming down the pike eventually. So without further ado, we're going to open up these 3 packs that we do have here. Pack number 51, pack number 8, and pack number 46. So 51, 8, and 46. We'll see which group pans out best, whether it's the Hall of Famers or the star players. That could be possibly future Hall of Famers. Hint, hint. So we're going to start with pack number 51 and open up this pack first and see who we get for cards in here. Okay. Oh no, a cliffhanger, yes. A cliffhanger for next Tuesday's Biography Tuesday stream will be a sneak peek preview of my new series that's going to start. Okay. So without further ado, let's get into these cards and see if we can search out if we have more Hall of Famers than we do star players. So Jim Bottomley is a Hall of Famer. We've got a Hall of Famer here. We got Harry Breaching. It's not Bresnahan, Beeching, so just a star player. Johnny Pesky. These are Diamond King cards too. Joe Cronin is a Hall of Famer. Harry Hooper is a Hall of Famer. Then, of course, we got Alexander Cartwright, inducted in 1938. Phil Niekro, 1997. Archie Vaughan, 1985. Charlie Gehringer, 1949. Rick Farrell, 1984. We got Monty Irvin. Okay, Monty Irvin is the only I. You gotta remember that one. Try and remember that one. Monty Irvin is the only I in the Hall of Fame. Person with the last name of I. Lou Brock, Hall of Famer. Ernie Lombardi. Can't remember if Lombardi is. Lombardi is in a Hall of Fame. And Joe Medwick is in the Hall of Fame. Rudy York, not in the Hall of Fame. Is this Ken Zobrist, star player? Ben Zobrist, sorry. Roy Halladay. Halladay is one of the newer Hall of Famers, isn't he? No, Halladay. No, Halladay is not. Hopefully future Hall of Famer. Curtis Granderson. All right. Curtis Granderson again. Ken Griffey Jr. says on both of these, the Ryan Zimmerman and the Lance Berkman. So these go in my Ken Griffey Jr. holdout, that's for sure. Okay. Ken Griffey Jr. says, right there. Okay. So right now it looks like the Hall of Famers are beating out the star players as far as number of cards, volume-wise. All right. Boom, boom, boom. And we will have everything set up. The cards will be a little bit higher here, so you get better pictures of them in the sale for tomorrow. But everything will work out just great. I'll probably be making my side picture here just to give a little bit room for cards, will probably be shrinking down a little bit. That way you'll see less of me and more of the cards, okay? So that's what's kind of nice about this secondary camera is I can make it big or small. I can make me even so tiny you can barely see me here. But it'll probably be a little bit smaller tomorrow just so you are aware, okay? Just thought I would show that out. All right. Yes, they put him... Oh no, cliffhanger. Yes, they put him after he died in 2019. All right. Baseball.org/Hall of Fame. What was that? But thanks for popping in here, Quarantine Dragon fan Tim. Appreciate you popping into the stream here, being with us today. All right, so let's move on to pack number 8 and see who we can find in this pack. Pack number 8 is next up to bat here as we go through the BiPster box here. Harry Brechin. Okay, this is our player back in the day, Billy Herman. Billy Herman is a Hall of Famer. And Fairfield Friday, Billy Herman. All right. We got Mario Diaz with the Seattle Mariners. Mario Diaz, sweetness there for my Seattle Mariners. That's my holdout there. And then we've got, who is this? Carlos May. Carlos May. Not Willie Mays, but Carlos May. Boom. Oh, my word. We got a 1983. Is that 1983 Joe Morgan? My word. Joe Morgan card here. 1983 Fairfield double Joe Morgan card. That's awesome there, BiPster. Awesome. Then we got a Jake Peavy with the San Diego Padres. We got a Derek Jeter says here. Oh my word. A home run for Joe Mauer's Derek Jeter says Hall of Famer cards because Derek Jeter is a Hall of Famer. I'll put that in with my Derek Jeter collection. Rudolph Valentino. He's like a gangster, wasn't he? The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. The Italian-born phenomenon was known as the Latin Lover. And Golden Age, Rudolph Valentino. And then Earl Weaver. Hall of Famer, for sure. Fairfield double, Earl Weaver. Then we've got Willie McCovey. Hall of Famer. Vita Blue. Possible Hall of Famer, I think, but in Vita Blue. Gary Carter and Roger Clemens. Hall of Famer Gary Carter. Harold Baines and Jesse Barfield, Hall of Famer Harold Baines, Fairfield double. So it looks like our Hall of Famers are still beating out the star players and the extra cards that were in that one with the actor. that was interesting there, BiPster. Rudolph Valentino. And then we got pack number 46 here for our last pack from the BiPster box. Our last pack from the BiPster box for today. Dude, BiPster, I'll take some cards too. All right. So Johnny Mize, first base. Johnny Mize is a Hall of Famer for sure. Luke Appling. Hall of Famer. John Kruk. John Kruk. Just a star player for the Philadelphia Phillies back in the day. Billy Williams. Billy Williams. Hall of Famer. Jack Morris, Hall of Famer. Ozzie Smith, Hall of Famer. Harold Baines, Hall of Famer. Ryan Sandberg, Hall of Famer. I knew that one. I don't know why I looked. Norm Cash, first base for Detroit Tigers. Norm Cash. Just a star player there. Jake Daubert. Jake Daubert. Daubert. All right. Bob Gibson, Hall of Famer. Jim Bottomley. Hall of Famer again. Miller Huggins. Miller Huggins. Hall of Famer. Sparky Anderson's Hall of Famer. Elmer Flick. There we go. Elmer Flick with the Cleveland Indians. Elmer Flick. Tommy Davis with the Dodgers. Herb Pennock. Herb Pennock. Hall of Famer. Nellie Fox. Hall of Famer. Carl Erskine. Erskine. Just a star player. Billy Herman. Billy Herman. I know I keep looking back and forth, right? Billy Herman, Hall of Famer. And last but not least, Gabby Hartnett. Gabby Hartnett. Hartnett. Charles L. Hartnett, commonly known as Gabby, Hall of Famer. All right. So awesome sweetness there. 2 Ken Griffey Jr. cards here. Put these in my Ken Griffey Jr. collection here. Thanks there, BiPster. All right. These are our Hall of Famers. Nice, sweet little stack there. Definitely outweighs the star players. And then 2 Seattle Mariners, Mario Diaz. Mario Diaz. Set that right up there for now with my Mariners holdout. So other than that, awesome, awesome, awesomeness there. Appreciate that. Let's see, what else? I put Sandberg in the wrong stack. I didn't put Sandberg over here, did I? Did I put Sandberg over here? Daubert, Cash. Oh, Rhino, Sandberg. How did I do that? I did put Sandberg in the wrong stack. Thanks, Bips. Thank you, BiPster. I don't know why I did that. Let me double check real quick here. Make sure I didn't miss any others. I know you probably would have mentioned something. But Carlos Mays, that's a cool looking card. I like that. I like those Ted Williams cards. I like the designs back in the day. They have a shadow shot in there at bat. Him getting ready to walk up to the plate. I just like that style. It gives a little bit of information on the back. Impression and Curtis Granderson. Roy Halladay. I thought Halladay was. Roy Halladay is. I looked at the wrong spot on that one. Good thing I went through and looked in here, huh? I missed that one too. All right, so put those 2 in my Hall of Famer stack, and now the Hall of Famer stack grew even more. FJ the King is in the house. You and your dad gonna try and be here tomorrow for the auction? Did you see, FJ, did you see the auction preview? Yep, if everybody wants, they can go back and they can watch. I did my second auction preview for the cards for tomorrow. Hopefully everybody enjoyed that very much. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready to wrap things up for today. The next show tomorrow morning, remember, 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. you may want to see cards in the sale tomorrow. But yeah, you can go back earlier, right after I did the Johnny Bench biography today. It's probably about the halfway point of the stream for today. You can go in and you'll see I highlight through all of the cards that are going to be in the auction tomorrow. So that way you can get a sneak peek preview. Okay, again, the sale will start tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, that'll be 12:30 noon on the East Coast, and depending on your time zone, in between Pacific and Standard. Pacific and Standard. No, East Coast time. You know what I mean. As long as you know what time it is on my time at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, you can adjust your time zone accordingly. Okay, but yeah, just go through the beginning of this video, right about in the middle, right after the Johnny Bench biography, and we did get into, or maybe it was right after Left Behind. I don't remember for sure now. But anyway, it's about in the middle of the today's stream, which ended up being, right now, it's pretty close to the 2-hour mark. We'll go to the 2-hour mark in case anybody has any questions for me while we're here hanging out. I'm super tired and achy. Got the vaccine on Wednesday. Also, Donald, are you sending any cards from me for the Children's Hospital kids? I can send a box that's got just mixed stuff in it. I could send you a large flat rate box with baseball cards in it if you want, Dragon Fan Tim. Just tell me, I do have some space in the box. Just tell me, I'm trying to remember what area you are in. If you want me to put a little grouping of your local, what's your closest local team? What's your closest local team? Yeah, there is one Kyle Lewis card in the pile for sale, that's for sure. Yep, so there is a Kyle Lewis rookie card for sale when it does come up in the sale. Again, these cards that I'm selling tomorrow are not my cards. Somebody sent them to me, and I'm sponsoring the sale for them. Okay? And it'll be revealed tomorrow whose cards they actually are. Okay? But it won't be released to the public prior to the sale. And I'll just mention it at the very beginning when we start the live stream tomorrow. Okay? The Eloy SP is sweet. Yes. All right. So if anybody has any questions, you can go ahead and ask now. We're probably going to just go a couple more minutes and then we'll finish up. The Detroit Tigers. Okay. I will put a section in there that will have a bunch of Detroit Tigers in it. Okay. Let me make a note of that, and I will try and get that mailed out to you by next week. Okay. Let me and I will get that definitely mailed out to you next week. It'll probably be close to about $15 to $20 to send the big box out, but I will do that for you, Dragon Fan. I'm glad you reminded me. And then I will let you, when you get the box, you can divvy it up or put it in team bags or whatever you want to do to try and mix it up for giving out the baseball cards. Okay, it will be baseball cards because that's all I really have left now. Okay. No problem there, Dragon Fan Tim. It's been a while since you've been here, and now that you did pop back in, I will be pulling that out, getting that ready. And it says GOAT is Donald for the year. GOAT. I don't know for sure what goat means, but it's not often, but I know whose cards those are. I'm not going to say anything till tomorrow morning. Okay? But other than that, yep, I got the team bags. Okay, that way you can just make up packs to be able to give out to people in the children's hospital. But yes, I will get an overly large flat rate box filled with baseball cards for you sent out, okay? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, GOAT. Greatest of all time. Greatest of all time. Greatest of all time is GOAT. Okay. Well, I appreciate that comment, but I feel bad that I didn't send it out to you already. But as soon as I get off the stream today, I'll try and work on getting the rest of that box together for you to send out to you, okay? Just so you do know, I will be sending that out to you in the not so distant future, okay? So other than that, I can't really think of anything else to mention at the time. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready to close up for today. 2020 Topps Baseball Series 110s came out today. I want one. I wish I could find some. I went to my store the other day and no baseball card stuff to be found. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't know if I'll be able to get a hold of some. They're selling them for too much on eBay and Amazon. I can't see paying that much for those tins. But down the road, I do have a complete set of tins for 2020 that I might be putting up on an auction block coming to you soon. But we will see how that goes for sure. Okay? I might wait another year or two and just hold on to them for now. Yeah, all the payment will be sent to me, and I will be forwarding the payment to the person that sent the cards to me. Okay? So yes, I'll be taking care of all the shipping and packaging of all the products and stuff, since I have the good mailing label machine and stuff like that. Sold. Wait, Donald, since tomorrow cards aren't yours, would we still send payment to you? Yes. Sold. What's BiPster saying? Sold. Michael Heath. Howdy all. How you doing there? Left Behind Times popped in the stream. Hey, for those coming in late, thumbs up for me. We did do a preview earlier and things of that nature. So, without further ado, I know Left Behind Times just popped in here. Michael, how was the storm? Hopefully everybody out there that had storms coming up did not get hit too hard. But other than that, I do have other things I got to work on getting done today and this afternoon. So I'm going to do my signature sign off and get ready to sign off for today. But Dragon Fan Tim, I will try to get your box out most likely on Monday if you're still hanging out there, Dragon Fan Tim. Hopefully you're still here. Was not bad here, BiPster. That's good. Been praying for those that might have some storms coming their way, and glad to hear that everything is okay there. So other than that, I can't think of anything else to talk about. Hopefully we will have a good turnout for the sale tomorrow. I'm hoping we can have at least 20 people in the house. Make sure you share it out with everybody. Now I know it's BiPster because some of those cards he had bought in past auctions. Ha 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 ha. You never know there, FJ. You might be surprised. But other than that, hopefully you and your dad can make it. I don't know if Blake is working tomorrow. Sorry I'm late. See you tomorrow. Okay, sounds like Blake might be in the sale tomorrow. But hopefully we can have a good turnout. Maybe I'm hoping for at least maybe 20 people. That'll make the sale more enjoyable, the more people we have. And if you do get a chance, if Kevin's doing his live, I'm going to shout it out on his channel, hopefully. I know he's going live at 3 o'clock this afternoon. I haven't heard anything from Ethan, Elvis Covers, and more yet today. But other than that, oh, that's right. Actually, Ethan, I think he said it's going to be a while. See, since he was going to be able to do not a stream till later in April. So I think he's busy with other things going on with him. So this has been Donald Blomdahl, Hall of Fame Veterans, Sports Cards, and Collectibles, having been live to you this Hall of Fame Friday, episode 20. We did of Johnny Bench, and then we did the family mail call packages from Left Behind Times, from I'll call it the Left Behind Times box, and the BiPster box. We did 3 more packs also. So until tomorrow, actually I might not do the BiPster box tomorrow. We're going to be so busy with that sale and going over. So at 9:30 when we do start tomorrow, it will be general chatting and getting people to try and get people to jump into the stream, giving people to come in. And then as you're in the stream tomorrow, what I'm going to ask people to do is try and share us out to your social media. Okay? I do that all the time. I usually do it for my big sale. I share it out to my Facebook platform. All right, so that they'll come to the YouTube channel also. So just keep that in the back of your mind. As we have our sales and big events like this, if you can share me out to your social media platforms, from your YouTube channel, you share it out either to Facebook or to Twitter or to those different platforms out there, that could get more people to show up into our sale. Again, I'll lay out the rules tomorrow for everything that'll take place, but just keep that in mind that, if you are a first-time buyer, you will have to send payment for your first purchase to be eligible to buy more. I'll have my book of names that I have everybody that I've done or have been in my sales in the past. And if you're not listed in that book, you will have to send the PayPal payment first for your first card plus shipping. Okay? And the shipping will be $5 flat shipping, just as a heads up. Okay? Because the post office has made adjustments to their shipping costs and things like that. So it will be a $5 flat rate shipping. So if you do end up buying a lot and it goes over the 13-ounce limit, okay, I will have to send it in a priority box, but you'll still only pay for $5 flat rate shipping, whether you buy 1 card or 100 cards. Okay, so this has been Donald Blomdahl, Hall of Fame Veteran, Sports Cards, and Collectibles, having been live to you this Friday afternoon. Don't forget Kevin's card collecting and more. I think he's doing either a live stream or a live recorded. Is going to be on at 3 o'clock this afternoon. So yes, 9:30 will be the start time, and the sale will promptly start at 10 a.m. But we'll have general chat time going over the rules, regulations, how we're going to do it, how they're going to be displayed so you can see the cards in a pretty good fashion. So other than that, you all take care. Have a wonderful, blessed day. And as the BiPster says in all of his live streams at the end, be blessed.